Let's put the pieces together and see how Judgment Rites was made. It starts, of course, with an idea. Brian Fargo, founder and president of Interplay Productions.
What we want to do is create a game that was a simulation of the original Star Trek series as opposed to a simulation of Star Trek. And so in doing so, we wanted to do something that was very episodic in format so that people could sit down each night and solve an episode and up to its final resolution by using their brains and their skills and do it over a series of 8 different episodes that are all linked together with a common theme. We felt that this was the closest you could get to simulating the original series rather than doing one big adventure that would take, say, 40 or 50 hours to complete.
The plot of Judgment Rites is one familiar to science fiction fans. An alien race, the Brassicans, are conducting a test. The subjects of the test are the crew of the Enterprise and the crew of a Klingon warship. How they conduct themselves during the test will determine the fate of both civilizations for centuries to come. Failure could mean isolation, or worse.
Rusty Butchert was the producer for the original floppy disk-based version of Star Trek Judgment Rites. And he produced a very wonderful game where the story is based on the Klingons and the Federation and how they're being evaluated by this race who call themselves the Brassicans. All 8 episodes that we present in Star Trek Judgment Rites are set against this backdrop. And in several episodes, there are confrontations with the Klingons or with Trelane or with some other characters. And the Brassicans are testing the mettle of Kirk and his crew. And at the same time, they're testing the abilities of the Klingons to handle those situations. When finally, at the end, the crew of the Klingons and the crew of the Enterprise are brought together, where they face the Brassicans and face a mental challenge, which the player now has to think in terms of, if I was Kirk in this situation, what would be the best thing for me to do?